I go by the name of Parker Zensai of the anime Freshmen.
Hi, and I'm Arfath of Arfath Eats.
And today, we're joining forces with Hankki in Chinatown to serve you up with our second portion of the Fresh Bites Review Show.
This show is about taking a bite out of anime.
Located in London's Chinatown, Hankki is a modern Korean restaurant serving up a fusion of bold flavours whilst providing both a laid-back and exciting atmosphere to dine in. Serving up traditional Korean classics such as budae jjigae and tteokbokki to remixed dishes such as the black-pink fried chicken, everything is mashisoyo. And not only that, they really level up the soju and drinks game by making their own house-made soju cocktails. Hankki is definitely one of the coolest spots around. What makes Hankki especially fitting for the episode on solo leveling is that it provides a cool, dark, yet neon-like ambience that sometimes you see in the dungeons from the series, as well as an opportunity to explore modern Korean cuisine for a modern Korean adapted manhwa. And with that, I'll hand it over to Zen to give you the anime breakdown.
Appreciate Arfath. Animated by A1 Pictures, the studio that brought you works like Sword Art Online, Seven Deadly Sins, and Kaguya-sama Love is War, written by Chu Gong and illustrated by the late Dubu. Solo Leveling is a story which revolves around Song Jin-woo, an Iraq hunter in a world where portals to dungeons containing monsters emerge, granting humans powers to fight back. However, Song Jin-woo is considered humanity's weakest hunter. After an incident, he gains the unique ability to level up just like a video game character, increasing his stats and abilities every time he fights and survives. As Jin-woo's powers grow, so does the scale of the threats he must face, leading to dynamic action scenes, interesting plot twists, and compelling character development.
Episode 2.
Yes.
It's good to be back.
I likewise, yeah, really cool.
I say back, but we're in a new location today.
That's right, yeah.
Episode 2, we're focusing on an anime called Solo Leveling, as we said before. I guess we'll talk about what we have in front of us, and give a little bit of a tie-in to how it kind of ties into the anime.
Absolutely.
So in front of me here, we decided to start off with the banchan set, which is basically 3 different types of palate cleansers. So we have kimchi, cucumber, and kimchi radish. And I guess the tie-in to Solo Leveling would be how Song Jin-woo kind of got a reboot, because like a cleanser could be a way to reset your taste buds. We thought that would be a little cool idea to grab this. And over here we have the stone beef brisket, which was prepared on hot stones. And the reason that we thought this might be quite a cool thing to get is because early on in the anime you see Song Jin-woo face off against stone adversaries. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So yeah, he literally got he got cooked on the stone. We thought that would be a nice little idea to grab this as well. So
yeah, nice taste of Jinwoo over there. So, so over on this side, we've got a couple of really interesting dishes. So the first one is kind of an exclusive and special to Hankki. It's the Blackpink in your area fried chicken, which is basically a charcoal fried chicken with a exotic and special dragon fruit sauce. Now you can't come to a Korean restaurant without having some form of Korean fried chicken, so this is their take on it, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. And then what we've got here is a little bit of a playful item, I'd say. So we've got the soft shell crab buns. So the reason that this is quite cool is, you know, if you're in dungeons, if you're leveling up, if you're in all these kinds of environments, you might come across little crabs, so you got to be resourceful sometimes. Just cook that bad boy up, fry it, throw it in a bun, and there you go. You've got a delicious snack to keep you going. So I think with that, do you want to give everything a try? Shall we tuck in?
yeah, that's okay. Let's tuck in.
And whilst we're talking about our mains, what's some of your favourite moments of solo leveling?
With Solo Leveling, it's a thing where, little fun fact, I've read the manhwa, so
oh, nice,
I know where it's going, and I'm awaiting some moments that still haven't happened yet, but from what has happened so far for the anime onlys, one of my favorite moments would be like a little nod to Goku that they did. This actually wasn't in the manhwa, but there's a fight that Jinwoo has with someone, I won't say any names, and during the fight, he does a little warm-up start. That's basically a nod to Goku. What the animators did for that is they took one day and they delayed their production to put that in.
Wow,
because
okay.
of the news of obviously the passing of the late Akira Toriyama. So that's one of my favorite moments.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was impromptu.
That was impromptu.
Oh, wow,
That
that's
actually
really
is not
cool.
in the manhwa.
Yeah.
That's actually not in the manhwa.
Oh, that's really cool.
And I guess if I was to choose another one, it would potentially be there was a moment where it went 0 to 100. The whole vibe of the series for me really accelerated when the system had to make Jinwoo kill someone. Well, not just one person, a few people.
It was a big moment.
It was a big moment. And when that happened, it was so sudden. It was just like, you blink and you miss it. That's probably...
Zero hesitation, right?
Zero hesitation. He was like, yep, oh well, I have to do this, and he did it. He took a deep breath.
Wow. Yeah, I agree. Some of those are huge moments in the course of the story. I think for me, one of my favorite moments goes right back to the beginning, where you'll hear this term a lot, the awakening happened for Jinwoo. And it really sets the tone of what the anime is going to be about, because you might think it's just another fantasy kind of anime, it's just but actually the ending of the episode is insane. Maybe I shouldn't compare it, but I compare it to kind of how that first episode of Attack on Titan ended, in a massacre.
Yes.
And Jinwoo was really like left on his last legs, literally. It was on his last leg. And
if you know, you know.
If you know, from that moment though, the turn of the show was huge, and I think it really shows off the animation quality as well, because there's so much happening, and even the mystery behind it is incredible. And then from that, I guess on a more light-hearted note, once Jinwoo does go through his awakening period and he's healed up from that traumatic event, he goes full-on Saitama schedule, routine mode. He does his 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 star jumps, 10k runs, and the glow-up is insane. He gets shredded. The only difference is that he manages to keep his hair, whereas unfortunately Saitama lost all of it. Hey, to each of their own. But I think that also shows a bit of lightheartedness in the series, because it can be quite dark at moments, which is, to be honest, works really well for what the premise of the show is. But you do have those moments of lightheartedness that you see Jinwoo as just a normal teenage guy, just trying to figure out. I remember at the end of his routine, when just before he leaves the hospital, there's a nurse that wants to take his number.
Oh yeah.
But he doesn't know why. He's just
because he used to be someone who wasn't
popular.
He didn't get that attention.
Exactly, and so he's like, she must send me my test results.
Yeah.
But she just wanted his number, so
She wanted to get to know him.
Yeah, so I thought there are actually a couple of hilarious moments for sure. Yeah.
To be honest, one moment that I forgot to mention that I quite like, without going into spoilers, but it's probably one of the main things that happen. Arise. That's what I'm gonna say. That's all I gotta
key
say.
word. That's an important word. Cool. So in terms of the mains, should we start on this side with the Korean Army stew?
Yeah. So over this side we have the Korean Army stew. A little fun fact about this: it originated from, I guess, around the aftermath of the Korean War, where they basically would use long-lasting food that was left by the American army, and they basically chucked it all into a pot. And Bob's your uncle, Agnes is your aunt. You have Korean Army stew.
One of my favorites as well. Like, you might think like putting an amalgamation of ingredients together doesn't work. Always works. Don't worry about it, And like you said, with taking the ingredients that they had left remaining after the Korean War, is quite a nice history behind the dish as well. Similarly, the dish here we have in the middle is bulgogi with rice and a fried egg. Very kind of traditional and comfort meal when it comes to Korean cuisine. Bulgogi translates to kind of like fire meat, so it goes through a marination process and then a bit of stewing, and then it gets kind of stir fried. And I almost describe it as almost like a tangy yet savory Korean barbecue. Is the best way to describe it. It's delicious. And then here we've got a little playful platter of chunyeon chicken, which is again like a stir fried Korean chicken with a lava of molten melted cheese, and tteokbokki, which is like a kind of originated as a royal dish back in the 1800s. So again, another amalgamation of delicious food. So my mouth is actually watering right now. So it's
Should I do the honors?
Yeah, sure. Oh yes, this is it. So this is quite a cool rite of passage.
Rite of passage, cool.
I would say so. To mix everything together is part of like a nice social kind of involvement and kind of getting in touch with your food, So it's quite an honor to do this. So take it away. Just go crazy, go ham, have fun. That's it. Don't be shy. Get that egg, nice break up.
as it stands, if I ate any more, you're gonna have to roll me home. So we decided to mix it up a little bit and go for and go for some drinks at the end of the day instead. So we've got some soju. I've got over this side. I have a Power Boost soju. I have a Mana Replenishment soju.
And on this side, we've got Vitality Health Boost. And here, for a bit of extra defense, a bit of shield as well.
No, but in all honesty, these actually have proper names. So this one is the Hankki Soul, like as in soul. And then we also have the OG, the original. Try it. It looks quite good.
And on this side, we have the Melody, which is made using Jinro grape. And then we've also got Forest, which is another refreshing flavor. And all of these are house-made here at Hankki.
Yep.
You can only get them here. They all come really bright, really colorful. They look like elixirs, which is why you're,
They're like potions.
Yeah,
like
potions, literally.
elixirs.
Yeah, exactly like you would get in Solo. And unfortunately, speaking of Solo, it kind of comes to the end of our episode. So what are your kind of final thoughts on the series?
So, as I said earlier, I've read the manhwa, so I know what to expect. In terms of what the anime has done so far, it's a very good start. Very strong, very promising. Thing where I honestly believe that if they carry on and they follow the manhwa to a T, it's going to be a very, very strong series. One thing that I do like though is they're doing a thing where in the manhwa you only see things from Jinwoo's perspective.
Oh, okay,
So
interesting.
in the manhwa, if you're reading it, all the characters don't exist outside of Jinwoo's eyes. But in the anime, it's a thing that they're doing where they are actually showing everybody else's daily lives.
Yeah.
So all the side characters that you don't get to see what they're doing in the manhwa, they're giving them bonus scenes.
So it really is his solo perspective, like
Yeah.
through his eyes you're seeing everything. Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Yeah. What's your thoughts? What's your final thoughts? What's your...
So I hadn't originally read the manhwa going into the series, so I went in a little bit blind. But I already knew the kind of hype around it. I knew about its Korean origin, but I absolutely loved it from the first minute, from that first episode, the animation style, the wicked theme song, soundtrack, the characters, and I think it's something different. Like I know we mentioned at the start, it's made by the same people who made Sword Art Online, but this has got a different flavor to it, a different vibe, you know, and it's quite refreshing to see an anime like that as well, you know.
Well, moment of truth. Last time you went first.
Oh, all right.
So I guess this time I'll
Let's do it,
I'll
yeah.
go first. So for the official anime freshman grading system, I'm gonna give solo leveling. I'm gonna give it a B.
Oh, B.
I'm gonna give it a B.
How come you want to give it a B?
So I think it might be a bit of bias because I know events
okay.
that are coming and I know how strong it can get. And right now the iceberg has just emerged.
Yeah.
You're in for a treat, and I think B is a solid grade, and it has potential to get stronger.
Oh, amazing. So for me, Jinwoo might be an E rank hunter, but I gotta give the series an A rank. Yeah, I might be a little bit biased, and I do like all sorts of anime, but it really did keep my attention going. I literally binged it from start to end, and again, compared to everything else I was seeing at the time, it really lived up to the kind of the hype and the potential. So I really love that. And like you said, I don't give anything S's at them actually. Like many, A ranking anime, it's got the potential,
Yeah.
and I think that's what I saw from early days in season 1. So if it keeps up like this, who knows? It might be an S rank, but for me, Solo Leveling is definitely an A rank anime for sure.
Well, that ends it, I guess.
Yeah.
So should we end on a toast?
Yeah, let's do it. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Amazing.
Gonbai.
Gonbe.
My magic is replenished.
Oh yeah. Whoa. Revitalizing.
This episode just now, I was just drinking for
Yep.
the.
All right.
Gonbai. Oh, that's good.
Okay. This side is a bit power boost.
Yeah, let's do a power up. Didn't Jinwoo do this at some point in the series? He was just
did.
drinking at home, and then
Yeah.
the
Do you know,
system.
I was gonna say that as well.
Yeah,
the
the
system
system-
didn't actually. It was immune to poison.
Yeah, and it was a reward because when he survived, it was a
Yeah.
reward thing, right? Where
Yeah.
they didn't affect the toxic.
Toxins didn't affect him. So
Yeah.
he drank and drank and drank, and the system kept cleansing him.
Yeah, let's hope for the system, okay? That's nice as well.
Yeah.
That's refreshing. And then, of course, we have to end with a bit of
We need some shields.
shielding, yeah, so that we don't get harmed by all these toxins. Here's to Fresh Bites,
Here's the
episode 2.
first Episode 2. Gone by.
Gone by.
Thanks, guys.
That's good. That's floral.